So here we are with the SEC's EDGAR database, which holds the filings of publicly traded companies. And universities with large endowments also disclose their holdings here. So we're going to put, look at an example. Let's put Yale University. Here we go. And this takes you to Yale's SEC page. We're going to click on their most recent filing, their quarterly report of their holdings. Click on Documents there. And we're going to click on this one where it says Information Table. Now here you see some of Yale's direct stock holdings, for example, in Zoom, in Slack, in JBG Smith Real Estate Company. And you also see that Yale is invested in a number of ETFs, exchange traded funds. These are basically funds that you can buy units of or shares of that invest in a lot of different companies. So one of these that Yale invests in is iShares TR Core S&P TTL STK. That's a mouthful, but if you Google it, this is where what you find. iShares Core S&P Total U.S. Stock Market ETF. So basically, this is a fund that has invested a lot of different core stocks in the U.S. stock market, and it's managed by BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world. And if you look at this page, you can find information about it as well, including the different companies that it's invested in. If you go down the line here, you'll see that it's invested in utilities and fossil fuel companies like let's see here, ExxonMobil, Chevron, and so on. It also has a ticker symbol, ITOT. So I'm going to show you a cool trick here for if you're looking at fossil fuel investments specifically through these types of funds. We're going to go to this site called Fossil Free Funds. That's fossilfreefunds.org, and we're going to enter that ticker number, ITOT, and click on the name of the fund. And what this website does is shows you a lot of information about the specific funds as it relates to their fossil fuel holdings. So this specific one that Yale's invested in gets a C for a fossil fuel grade. You can find all types of information of what the fund invests in, what companies it invests in, the extent to which it's invested in the coal industry, and so on and so forth. So it's a really useful research tool. So again, this is a really useful tool that you can use to try to sort of extrapolate through investigating the funds that your university invests in, what companies and industries it's actually invests in. I'll just give you one other example real quick. Let's look at Brown University. And we'll look at Brown's most recent quarterly disclosure of its holdings. And as you'll see, it's the same story here. Brown is disclosing, different entities that it's invested in. So, good luck in searching for your what your university endowment might be invested in through SEC filings.